Hi, my name is Dr. Krista Burris, and I'm here today to talk to you about the process of getting your toddler ready to go to school. Some people are going to school for the first time, whether it's preschool, pre-K, or kindergarten. And that can be a little intimidating, both for the parent and for the child. And so I wanted to give you some tips today about how to make that process a little smoother, a little easier on everybody. The first is you want to make sure that you're talking about school in a happy, upbeat way. Even though we ourselves may have some anxiety about sending our kid off that first time, we don't want to transfer our anxiety to our children. Children will pick up from us whether a situation is safe or not, and if we're showing that we're very anxious about them leaving, that sometimes can increase their anxiety. We also want to counter this with normalizing any anxiety that they may have. So talking to them about the fact that, hey, it's really normal for kids to feel a little nervous about going to school. Sometimes they're nervous about being away from their parents, and you can talk about that ahead of time. I also recommend checking out many of the really great toddler and picture books that are available to deal with separation anxiety. You may have a favorite of your own, but if you don't, I recommend looking online and finding a few to try. There may be one that really speaks to your child and can help with that process. The second thing that you can do is to visit the school frequently before that first day. You can even go, if you're able to go into the school itself, you can go to the playground and play on their equipment during the summer, or maybe even take a walk around the grounds and look at the different classrooms from the outside. Sometimes you might be able to meet staff at the school or even your child's teacher. And if you're really, really lucky, you might know some of the other children that are going to be in their class and be able to arrange some play dates so that your child has a chance to meet their future classmates. If this is possible, that can go a long way towards making that first few days at school feel a little less unfamiliar. The third thing I wanted to recommend is shop for your child's lunch with your child. Have them help pick out some of the fun foods that you're going to be sending with them. Also, help them get used to using their lunch bag or their lunch pail and pack their lunch at home and have them eat from it at home, so that they know how everything opens and closes and they know where to look for certain foods. This can be a fun way to sort of, again, take a little bit of the scary new stuff away from school. My last advice is once school does start, you might want to put together a time as a family to sit down and talk about what school was like that day. This can be a tradition that carries through for your whole child's schooling. Whether you do it at dinner time or bedtime, you can make it into a game. Each person can talk about their day, talk about highs and lows. This is a really good way to sort of, set a time where you're gonna have a chance to talk about what happened. That way, hopefully your child will be comfortable in telling you a little bit more information about what they're going through. Thank you, and that's it for today.